This is TC Weekly, featuring the Achievemen, Dan and Sam, plus Luke and Lucas, the real roommates, and Ask Us Anything with Rochelle and Tara. Sit back and enjoy the show.
This week on TC Weekly, Dan and Sam eat tacos. Luke and Lucas find a mysterious man in their basement, and Tara and I rapid fire questions at each other. This is going to be great.
Hey, what's up, Ben? It's taco time.
This is the true story
of two actual roommates living together.
who agreed to have their lives recorded in exchange for free rent. We are
the real roommates of Green Bay.
So yeah, I show up at the house and this dude just oh, you want to play my fort? And I just kindly asked him to move it out of the living room. I mean, it's taking up a lot of space in there. I like to chill in the living room. I don't want a big fort taking up all the spots. I really didn't think it was any big deal, you know. But he did seem pretty upset, so I helped him rebuild the fort. Seemed like things were actually going pretty good.
So do you want to help me move this up to my room?
What do you mean, your room?
I think you know what I mean. I was here a day before Lucas, and I went and checked out the bedrooms. I found one I really liked, so I picked it.
You can't just call a room before anybody else even moves into the house, dude.
Hey, I heard him call it, man.
Whoa! Who the heck are you?
Hey, I'm the guy in the basement. Come on in, check it out. This is where the cat craps. This is where people sit. It's my little fence. This here's my clothes pile. And this is where all the magic happens.
So yeah, like the dude's just like, well, I called it before you were even here, and this other dude's like shows up out of nowhere, like, yeah, like I heard him call it, so I guess, you know, I'm just stuck with the room that I got. Dude, have you seen the public service bill?
Dude, we're gonna have to get a job.
Dude.
Welcome back to another episode of Ask Us Anything. Today, we thought we'd take some time and do a little bit of rapid fire question and answer session, so you guys can get to know us a little better. So I'll ask her questions, she'll ask me questions, it'll be fun. Let's get started.
Alright, what's your favorite color?
Purple.
What's your favorite food?
Italian.
All-time favorite movie?
The Hangover.
How many pets do you have?
2, a dog and a cat.
Do you play any instruments?
Yes, clarinet.
If you had the chance to play a different one, what would you play?
Probably guitar.
What did you do this weekend?
This weekend, I worked, I went shopping, and I went to a winery with my mom.
What was the last film you saw in the theaters?
The Hobbit.
What's the worst injury you've ever had, and how did it happen?
I never had any really bad injuries. The only thing I had was scoliosis when I was a kid, so I did have to have surgery.
What's the most exciting thing you'd like to do?
Roller coaster rides.
If you could meet anyone, who would it be?
The Pope. Because then I could say I met the Pope.
Did you hear about the Pope?
What about him?
He gave God his 2-week notice.
Okay.
Your biggest pet peeve?
When people don't think before they act, and they just do. Can't handle it. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
What's your favorite food?
Venison tenderloin.
What's your all-time favorite movie?
I'd have to say Dumb and Dumber.
How many pets do you have?
2 goldfish.
Do you play any instruments?
No.
Would you like to play any instruments?
If I could, I would learn the harmonica.
What did you do this weekend?
Worked and went to Disney on Ice.
What was the last film you saw in theater?
New Year's Eve.
What's the worst injury you've ever had, and how did it happen?
I broke my pinky. A carnival worker slammed the top of the ride onto my pinky.
Nice. What's the most exciting thing you like to do?
Miniature golf.
That's pretty exciting. If you could meet anyone, who would it be?
Oprah.
Oprah's cool. And what's your biggest pet peeve?
When people have those big fake nails and they tap them on a desk or some kind of object. Cannot stand that noise.
And there you have it.
So if you would like to have your questions answered, email us at askusannythingqa@gmail.com.
We need your questions, guys. Send us your questions. See you next week.
Bye.
That was so amazing. I cannot wait for next week. It's going to be awesome.
Tune in next week for another exciting episode of TC Weekly.